This video is cannabis growing edutainment, created for viewers aged 18 and over. By continuing to watch, you confirm that you are 18 years of age or older. All activities depicted in this video are conducted in compliance with our laws here in Canada. Okay, now we know you're a grown-up. How do you like my trichomes in week 9 of flower? And welcome to GrowDaddyTV.
Come on!
Hey everybody, I'm GrowDaddy, aka Patrick, and welcome to GrowDaddyTV Studios, because you've made it. You've made it to the 9th season, the 17th episode, and we're really happy to see you guys. Hey, we're a 4-plant grow here in Canada where we do it legally, but I don't think I'd be growing any other way, anywhere else. We like the 4 plants. It's a really fun thing for me to do. Any more than that, I think it becomes more of a job. Right now,
not a hobby.
Yeah, right now it's a fun hobby, and we do a show. Just if you guys are just getting in, haven't been here before, we just do a weekly update on my grow here in Canada.
It's edutainment.
It's edutainment, and this is my 9th grow, 9th season. Get it? Haha. Happy New Year, you guys! It's almost 2025 already. Oh my God, are we getting old, Mrs. GrowDaddy?
What happens to the time?
Well, I'll be in bed by 9 o'clock. I'm pretty sure New Year's. But for the rest of you guys, hope you guys have a real safe New Year's, and I also hope you guys have some terrific grows in the years coming of 2025. So, come on. We're at day 119 since we started this grow from seed, and 59 days ago we did the flipping. We flipped them over to flower. We changed our lights to 12-12, and I'll tell you what, we do. And we're in the 9th week of flower, by the way. Yep. We just started the 9th week a couple days ago, but we've been through full 8 weeks. Mm-hmm. And can't wait to talk to you guys when we start getting our segments about our trichomes and what they're all looking like.
Oh yeah,
right.
We've got a bud count this time.
Hey, we did get a bud count this week, which is kind of exciting. It was a lot easier to get when the buds got a little bit bigger to count. We think we got a pretty accurate count on these buds, and it's kind of mind blowing in a way. 57 buds on the top of Faith, which is what? It's like almost
kind of a record.
It's kind of a record. The most we've ever had, I think, is 50, right?
I think so, yeah.
I remember a couple of the girls having 50. So 57 buds. We're crowded. So it's a new experience. If we have a bad experience with it, we've learned something from really overcrowding. But we did figure out we like to have up to 50, but 57, that's a lot of bud sites. That's a lot of bud sites. Honor has Hope has 43 bud sites. And as you can see, she looks like she has a lot too. But we figure we like the bud sites in between 40 and 50, we like to say, to have these. We're just growing tops, you guys. We're not growing all the stuff that grows down the stem. So we're really focusing on the tops. So we need a lot of tops in order to get our weight. But this is where we go back to our yield and our quality. Everything we pull out of here is all going to be the top of the. They're all going to be tops, and that's where the quality comes in.
And hopefully no larf.
We
don't like larf.
And this is what we're talking about: getting weight, getting quality, and quality does not include larf, by the way. And we have a hashtag now we're putting on everything, and it's hashtag fuck larf, which is kind of funny. Over in this other tent over here, Honor, she has 57. Now remember, she's kind of overcrowded and she's a little smaller, and her buds are really small. This is really going to help her over there. I see a couple buds I wish I would have cut out of there. They're kind of a little bit below. I can see they might be a little larfy, but for the most part, most of those are going to be hard little golf balls. And I'll tell you what, Grace isn't doing bad. She struggled from the very beginning. If you were to watch all the episodes from when she was a little tiny girl,
she was kind of the underdog.
She had 2 stems. I had to pinch and pinch and pinch and pinch to get that many bud sites, and then of course train them to all be on the top. And anyways, that's where we are in the grow. We like to count the tops because that's what we harvest. We harvest the tops, and by keeping a count on them, like right now we have two of them that have 57 bud sites on top.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Is it going to hurt them, or is it going to help their yields? That's what we'll find out. It's just for us,
it's citizen science.
It's citizen science, and if you guys are watching, you guys will see what the math did on that as well. You know what I'm saying? So hey, all right. Let's talk about the lights in the tent this week, what I did or what's going on in the tent. And first off, I'm using an SP3000 Mars Hydro. It's an antique, and we're going to talk about that because we got a lot of spilt tea to go on that. I'm hanging 18 inches from the top of the canopy. I'm using 275 watts, and that's all the light will give me. They sell it as a 300 watt unit, but they dial them down so we don't ruin the diodes or whatever the hell we ruin. They dial them down a little bit. Nevertheless, and my par is roughly 775. My DLI is 33.5 roughly. Those are rough estimates of what's going on, you know.
And yeah, we have a side panel where you can look up any of that stuff, like the DLI or the, you know, all of that stuff, the PAR, PPFD and all that.
Yeah.
We've got the info on the side there.
Let's talk about how much I watered these girls this week for an average, because, well, I'm in the 8th week. I'm in the 9th week now, going in the 9th week. They should be drinking a lot less. But now that I'm keeping track of the water, this is really golden to me as I go on to other grows, you know, and can compare, you know, how when they stop drinking water.
They kind of wrap it up.
Yeah, and they're wrapping it up. 1.6 for Faith over here, which is a big decline from, I don't know.
1.6 liters compared to, she was up to like 2.7 or something.
She was up to 2.5.
Yeah.
I think she was. I think 2.5 is how she got up to, and now she's down almost a liter a day of drinking.
Yeah.
And you know, all these girls are almost done. We're going to get into that in our weed porn segment, but all these girls are starting to finish. 1.4 for Hope. So she's dropped quite a bit too. Because she was also a 2.5 girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's
2.5 liters.
She's only drinking she's drinking half of what she was drinking. Honor, oh boy, 1.8. So she's even starting to drink a little bit because she's hovered around 2 for quite some time. She's still drinking more than the rest of the girls.
Wow.
It's just the way she's built, you know? It's just the way she's built. And, oh, look who's holding out. 2 liters still.
For Grace.
Still, Grace, the champion water drinker. Now, and we'll also compare these numbers of how they're drinking water, how the buds look.
Yeah.
And if we can relate any of this to water when they stop, if things, this is just
kind of drying up now, huh?
This is science, citizen science. This is, we're just learning from what we do.
Nobody's paying us for the studies, and nobody cares what the result is.
And we don't even know what the results are until we see several grows put together, you know, doing this stuff. But this is very interesting to us, and we just love keeping track of everything. And if you guys are interested in knowing any details in our grow, because we put every single detail, and you'll find that in the description under the spreadsheet. It'll be something you can click on.
We put a link, and you can just download the whole spreadsheet.
Yeah, even my soil recipes, which I'm experimenting with. Just remember, whatever I say or do in my grow room, it's free for you guys.
This is free science.
It's free science,
you know.
So don't hold me responsible.
Hey, we're not paid by Big Water or Big Soil.
We're not even paid by Big Mars Hydro. And I'm also hearing a lot of new stuff that I have to start looking into about these people running shorter lights on, like 11 or 10 hours lights on.
We saw somebody who said like 9 hours on, 9.5 hours on for a flower stage.
Which I find very interesting, and I have to do my own reading on it because to me it doesn't make any sense because they're photosynthesizing for less time, right?
But they might just step up their game and work harder.
Well, that's what these guys are saying, that they're getting so much growth and stuff out of only giving them, you know, light for so many hours a day. Now maybe they're keeping their DLI, daily light integral, up, you know, giving them more power for those 9 hours. So they're really hammering them, but letting them rest longer.
That'd be
I haven't done research on any of that, but I've been hearing more about it, and it's all very, very interesting. Let's talk about our environment in the tent this week, okay, you guys, and what happened with our environment. Environment in the tent staying the same, you know, all the way through flower so far.
Oh yeah, this is going to be just more of the same. Check the last episode and the one before and the one before.
Pretty much, you know, we're trying to keep between 75 and 78. I think I'm starting to lean, since they're starting to get to where they're starting to really ripen at this point. You know, all the trichomes, there's no real amber to see on any of these girls yet. But I can see 1 or 2 little trichomes with amber on them on a couple of the girls, so I know they're getting there. I like a lot. And
does that have anything to do with the temperature? Are you going to lower it more?
I think I am. I think I want to get that down to between probably 72 and 75. I think it.
So right now, 75 to 78. What is that?
Yeah, this last week, I 75.
Fahrenheit.
That's Fahrenheit, and what is it on here? It is 24 to 26 Celsius.
But you're planning to lower that, huh?
I think so. I think I want to lower it a little bit for the last week or two. You just got another week or two.
Just make sure those trichomes don't burst and let the terpenes out. How about the humidity?
Humidity, I'm keeping in the tent, trying to keep it around 55 to 60 relative humidity in the tent, somewhere in there.
And we got to check the par chart The chart, the VPD chart.
Well, if I lower the heat, I'm probably going to end up lowering the
humidity
to bring it in. That's probably going to bring it into my VPZ zone. I'm guessing
The
from what I
zone.
know. Yeah, if I went up in heat, I have to go up in humidity to get it into
Getting
zone.
that sweet spot.
Yeah, there's a sweet spot up here, and if this is what we all pass around, in the cannabis growing community, is this chart right here. You can find that in the description as well, you guys. Mrs. GrowDaddy puts bloopers on the end of this video, so if you guys stick around and watch that, it does help our algorithm. I think it's time for some weed porn, right, Mrs. GrowDaddy?
Sure is.
So, let's go look at our weed porn. Come on! Can't wait. Come on. Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome to Tent One. I want to introduce my two TERPYZ Mutant Genetics girls in here. We've got Faith and Hope, and they're absolutely beautiful. And you can see, they have beautiful canopies, and we have a lot of top buds in these two tents. Let's take a close look at Faith. Right now, let's take a look at her. Hello, Faith. Faith is our sour cream, our sacred cream, and she is absolutely gorgeous. She's our mutant genetic, and she's got 57 bud sites. And as you can see, let me look at some of these are really nice. Look at that one, Mrs. GrowDaddy. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. That's a beautiful shot right there. Beautiful shot. Oh my goodness gracious. Lots of trichomes. As you can see, she's finishing. But you want to know what? No amber on her yet. No amber really on any of her yet. Just starting to get really cloudy. This could possibly be the most potent time, for THC that these girls have right now.
Yeah.
They haven't started showing really much of amber yet, but the clouds are filling in. The trichomes are getting cloudy. They're going from clear to cloudy. And we may have the best time to harvest if you're really into THC. I like the CBD, and so I'm waiting for some amber trichomes to get a little of that couch lock in my, in my buds. Oh, she is looking absolutely gorgeous.
Like your
absolutely
bedtime
gorgeous.
bud.
Oh my, she smells absolutely beautiful and very pungent and sweet, and just, I don't think she has any sandalwood in her at all, Mrs. GrowDaddy. No sandalwood. Hey, you're looking absolutely gorgeous, Faith. Let's take a look at your sister in the tent right next to you, Hope over next door. She's absolutely beautiful. Come on. Hello, Hope. Hope is our vanilla Pulao. She's also a TERPYZ Mutant Genetic, and I'll tell you what, she is boasting 40 bud sites? What has she got in here, Mrs. GrowDaddy?
43.
She's got 43 bud sites. And as you can see, she's looking absolutely gorgeous herself. She's still got a few what do you call these? Pistils. And she is also in the same stage where she's not showing any amber yet either. In the beginning of the 9th week, none of these girls are ready yet. Not for my liking anyway. But like I said, all these girls might be at their highest THC point right now for harvesting if you're really interested in getting things at a high THC. She's really looking gorgeous. And if I could let me take this bud right here, Mrs. GrowDaddy. Can you just to give an idea of some of the nice buds in here? Right here, you can see it with my hands. You can kind of you can kind of see the size. They're just really, really nice tops. They're all tops, you guys. And this is not really an experiment anymore for me. This is more of a style of growing where I'm only growing the tops. This takes out a lot of, this will assure me of getting more
dense bud
rather than larf. Now, hey, if a genetic gives me larf on the top buds, that's what I'm gonna get. But my best chances are trying to grow these top buds out. And I'm also learning maybe 57 bud sites on top of one of my girls is just too much. I don't know. This is also what we may be learning on this grow too, that we can't do that anymore. Hey, I'll tell you what though, you're looking absolutely beautiful, Hope. Hey, let's go take a look at tent 2, and because we have some beautiful girls over there. Come on. Hey, looks like we made it to tent 2. This is where we have 2 breeders in the tent. They're different. We have Rocket Seeds, and we have Quebec Cannabis Seed Company. Honor is our WHAM strain, and Grace is our Cinderella 99 strain. Let's take a close look because they're looking really, really beautiful too in their own way. Let's take a close look at Honor, our WHAM strain. Hello, Honor. Honor is WHAM from Rocket Seeds, and she's touting 37.54 THC, and I've looked on a few other websites, and this is just what this genetic is getting. This might be the best time to harvest for to test her, but we're gonna wait a little while. I want to see a little amber, and I'm not getting any amber on anybody yet. She's getting closer. I don't want to wait too long with her. I don't know. I'm kind of undecided. Am I going to prove her 30 views?
So icy.
She is icy. Doesn't she look good? She's probably, right now, I should be harvesting and testing her. I just can't pull myself around to it. But even now, get back a little bit, and I just want to show the canopy. Okay, now we have all these small little tiny buds, you guys. They're very small, and there's 57 of them, okay? And we're hoping all these 57 little golf balls are going to end up getting a lot of weight on them. She didn't stretch. We got no stretch out of her at all, and that was genetics too. I am not taking responsibility for that because Grace, right next door, she stretched out under the same light. In fact, talking about Grace, she's absolutely beautiful too. Let's go take a look at Grace. Come on. Hello, Grace. Grace is our Cinderella 99 from Quebec cannabis seed company, and I'll tell you what, she has really outdid herself. I mean, she's got a lot of beautiful frost. You can see she still has a lot of pistils still on her. I would even say she might even be foxtailing a little bit. Because look at this one right here in the front, Mrs. GrowDaddy. See this one here? That totally looks like foxtail to me, right? But it's real tight foxtails. You know, they're not, to me, they're kind of a tighter foxtail, but looking really good. Still a lot of growth on her, but she's not ready either. Looking at her trichome, she isn't really showing any amber yet either, but she is one of the beautiful girls that seems to be really, I would call it, what do you call it? She's getting color.
Fading.
She's fading, absolutely beautiful. She looks absolutely gorgeous, you guys. And she's even got, look at this lower bud here. This bud is way down in the canopy here. Look at that. Now, this is one that I'm worried about getting some larvae from right here, but she's, kind of, she's way down in the canopy, but look, she's got light on her. Yeah. She's got light on her. So we're hoping, and her smell is my favorite so far.
Yeah.
I just love her terps. She's just sweet like a candy, like some sort of a sweet candy. She looks absolutely lovely. I'll tell you what, Grace, you absolutely look beautiful. I think all my girls look beautiful. There's just, all you girls, I just have 4 absolute beauties. And I'll tell you what, Grace, you're beautiful. Honor, thank you, Honor. I know you have had your...
She's really done her best.
She's done her best, and I'll tell you what, it's like a scorecard in golf. You know, you don't see the shots, you only see the scorecard. Yeah. And we're gonna show her scorecard, and she's gonna look absolutely, her scorecard is gonna be fabulous. Hope, look at you. You're a pitcher. The canopy, the flat canopy. Oh my God, you're just beautiful. And you little darling, my Faith is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I love all you guys. Thanks. Thank you, girls, for coming. Thank you for, showing off and helping me with the show today, you guys. Thank you. Come on. Thanks, you guys, for another epic episode, and it was epic today. These girls, they are getting ripe. They're losing their pistils. They're getting some color. They're getting some fall colors in their tent, and they're looking absolutely gorgeous in their 9th week, and they look like where they're supposed to be. Yeah, they look absolutely gorgeous. Sure. Thank you guys for coming. You guys are the best. You guys are absolutely the best. Without you guys,
we love you guys, and thank you so much for
all the
commenting.
Love. For all the love. You guys have given love. That helps our algorithms. I don't know how important that is.
It helps.
I'll tell you what helps though. It helps us.
Yeah.
That's what we're motivated by the love.
That's how we get paid. That's our currency.
That's our currency is love. All you have to do is
show us some love.
Show us some love, and that is our payment. Love you guys. Thanks for coming. Can't wait to see you guys next week in episode 18. 18. Woo! There's only a few more episodes left, you guys, and we're going to start our new grow. By the way, Canada Post just started delivering mail today. That means I think we're going to do it. We're waiting for some seeds.
Yeah, let's not talk about it till they come in the mail, okay, baby?
When they do get here, we'll talk about our new seeds that we're really excited what we're going to be doing in the grow next, and we'll let you know as soon as we get those seeds in the mail. Come on, I'm out. Looked at lights in 3 years. Excuse me. Since I bought these things. Silence. Are we on? Mm-hmm. Okay. Our 4-plant grow. Is there anything I'm missing there, Miss GrowDaddy? I'm looking at.
Nope.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm sure again. Hello, girls. It's Daddy. It's Daddy. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. You guys are looking absolutely beautiful today for the show. I gotta check my notes. Hang on a minute. I haven't checked my notes yet, you guys. I'm a little bit behind. Got a little high this morning.
Just a little?
Well, I got a lot high. I got high a couple times, and right now I'm
Still high. High again?
I'm high again. I'm high again. Good morning, girls. Good morning. I'm excited for the show today. The 9th. Did I say it all that time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
Okay.
was good.
Hey everybody, I'm GrowDaddy, and we are at day 59. Yeah, okay. You start again?
Tina, since seed. Day 119 since seed.
I know.
59 since we flipped to flower. Week 9 of flower stage.
Yeah,
and
I got
then
it.
go to the bud count.
Yep. Okay. Beginning sentence. Something to start with.
We're at day 119.
Okay. I rubbed it out. I turned her into a run.
Okay, let's start water over again.
Yeah. How do I look, Miss GrowDaddy?
Weird.
Do I look okay? Good?
Okay, now
Is that good?
It was excellent, baby. Okay.
Woo! Yeah! Come on! That was it.